So thank you again for tuning into my channel today. I'm Inspired Griselle, and on here we just encourage you to look within you to be the best version of you that you were called to be. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so, just for good stuff. You get content on relationship, on love, on worship, just pure good stuff. I'll say it again. All right, so I'm continuing a series I've been doing, answering a few questions as it concerns love and some reasons and justifications that people make for not loving, or not for not giving love a chance, so to say. Because love, I just believe there's always room for love, but you need to also be cautious, right? Another reason, I heard someone was telling me one time, she was like, yeah, I love him, but he already has a child with another woman. And I was like, yeah, so she's like, oh no, I don't want to deal with, the whole baby mama drama and this, that. And you also find some men, they tell you they will not be able to love her because she already has a child. Someone having a child in their past life before meeting you, it's not a reason for you not to be able to love them. To me, that's just an excuse. It's either you're in or you're out, right? If you are with them in a relationship, and within the time when you both are caught, together, and he gets a girl pregnant, that's a different ballgame. But you met him, and in his past life, he already had this child. Now, if he's still clingy with the baby mama or baby daddy, if they haven't cut the links between them or draw like clear lines where this ends, taking care of their child, being responsible, all of that, that's a different game. It's going to be hard to fully believe that such a person loves you. But if this is something of their past and all they are doing is just taking care of the baby they had because of maybe a situation, or owning up to being a dad and being responsible, and that's not, you use that as an excuse not to love them, of which maybe this is where God wants you to be, to me, it's pointless, right? I feel like if they were able to open up that this is it, you should love them better. You should be able to accept them for who they are. Now, this is something that is especially common in our African society, and you find like ladies who have had a child before, and they are yet to be married, they feel like they are second class, and most of them have a tendency to settle. Like when you find that man that finally is ready to even be with you, it's as if you worship him. It's as if everything he says is a yes. It's as if you should just adore him and do everything he says. Because you made a mistake or you had a baby, that's not the end. I applaud you for being courageous enough to keep it, because there are many people that just flush this out. They send them to what we call Tumbu school, flush them out in the toilet, and they go about their lives as if nothing has happened. But you have owned up to say, okay, I got her pregnant, she should keep the baby. Or I got myself pregnant and I'm keeping the baby. I will be responsible. I will do things differently, right? You shouldn't be crucified for that, no. And there is hope. There's a man that truly loves you will accept your baby, and you would have to accept his. Now, if you're a lady, you have to accept his. I'm not saying be friends with the baby mama or accept, no. He made a mistake, she made a mistake, or whatever happened, whatever the situation was, but they are owning up to it. Don't make them feel as if they made a mistake to own up to this thing they did. I recently was told the personal story of this guy, and he's getting married soon, and to a girl who has a daughter who is, I think, 4 or 5 years old. And there was a statement he made when he, as I was told, when he was telling his parents about this lady. He said he has looked around, and this is the best girl, character-wise and everything. Now, the circumstances of her having that baby, it's a different story. But he said he's looked around, and that's the best he can get. It's not about just having a baby. It's her character, her love for God, her personality. It's a lot of things, right? There are some that don't have children, but their character, you can't stay with them one day. They don't even love God. They don't have the fear of God. They are materialistic and all of that. So if he has a child or children before you guys met, it's not an excuse for you not to love him. If she had a child or children before you guys met and is purposefully living her life, organizing her life, retracing her steps, it's not an excuse. I know you might hear your friends who say, oh, couldn't you find a single girl? Is this the only person you could find? Couldn't you find a man that doesn't have a child? See, it's about you. And your heart should be open to love. Love his children or love his child. And he too, if he loves you, he would love your child. Okay? But I'm not saying you should accept any form of baby mama drama or baby daddy drama. He shouldn't be with you and every time, oh, I have to see my daughter, I have to see my daughter's mom, or my son's mom, or I have to see my son's father and all of that. No, no, no. That's too much drama, which you don't need in a life you're trying to build. Okay? So that's just my take. You can't say, I love him, but he has a child, or I love her, but she has a child. That's not reason enough. Love doesn't thrive on this many conditions. So you have a great day. I love you. Like, share, subscribe if this content is good, has been helpful to you. Stay blessed.